Hey friends. I am really excited to have this space to share with you some practices that have really enriched and benefited my life completely over the last few years. And meditation is one of those tools that I have um, brought into my life that is now hanging out in my back pocket, that whenever I need to center, to ground, to de stress every day, pretty much. This practice is here for me. So, meditation definitely has so many different looks to it. It is not a one size fits all, but it's also not as daunting as it may seem sometimes. So, meditation for me is just about being really present, being mindful, being fully aware of the moment, my body, my breath. So maybe try to wash away any expectations or any thoughts of what you think meditation is. And we're just going to start from the beginning in this video so that you can build on these layers of what meditation means to you. Okay, you're going to discover that on your own. You might try some of these over time and you'll love them, and maybe some of them just aren't necessarily for you. So that being said, we're just going to take it easy today, nice and short and sweet, 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know. We'll see how long I roll on talking. So all you have to do is get comfortable in a seat. Don't worry if you don't look like me right now. Took me a while to get my hips open as such. Sitting up onto a pillow or a rolled up blanket can be really beneficial to help find a tall spine. You can also totally sit onto a couch, onto a chair, preferably with the feet planted if you are going to sit on something so that you can have a little bit of that connection to the earth. And yeah, let's get started. So just let yourself find the shape that sits well in your body today. I always kind of take a moment here to just move around the spine in any natural direction it feels like going. It's nice to move the spine around in all the different ways it can go, kind of before we find a seat so that we can uh, be comfortable when we take the seat. That's so reeling it back a little bit. That's the whole point of yoga, asana, the physical postures of yoga. So the reason why, in ancient yoga and times where it derived from in India, they practiced yoga, the physical postures of yoga, to prepare their bodies and minds to sit for longer periods of time, because traditionally, meditations can be hours and hours long. So first moving the body in every direction can create the space so that we can comfortably find that seat. So just keep that in mind, that that's why we do it. That's why we practice yoga, anciently speaking. But is that even a word, anciently? Anyways, we're here now. So you're comfortable. And you can begin to close your eyes, letting your hands rest naturally into your lap. Just starting to feel the coolness of breath as it comes in through your nose and down the throat into your belly. And the warmth as you let out, back up the belly, up the throat, and out through the nostrils. Just starting to ride that awareness of your inhales and your exhale. Feeling your body connected down to the earth. Feeling your energy start to sink to the lower half of your body. Feeling a little bit lighter up in the heart, up in the mind. See if you can soften anywhere around your cheeks and jaw. And just continue to follow your breath, noticing anything that might be coming up for you. It could be physical tension in your body. It could be a distracting thought about the past or the future. Every time you feel something or think something, notice it. Give yourself space and room to notice it, to recognize anything that shows up, but not choosing to linger on it for too long. So that there's a big part of the practice is really choosing to come back to your breath. The way the inhales give you fresh oxygen into your cells, and the way the exhales invite a softening all across the body. Just feeling each breath, really feeling around this moment, continuing to relax in your shoulders, all the way down into your hips. Anytime your mind starts to drift away, it's that really sweet and gentle draw back to the breath. And then now for a moment, just let your mind go to wherever it wants to go. Letting the thoughts roll in, letting the feelings in your body wake up. Just no judgment, just holding space for anything here that you want to think, to feel, to be. And as the mind just goes in any direction, you still feel your breath. You still notice the way it comes in through the nose and fills you up. And the way you exhale and you can let go, really relax. So even as the mind is open to receive, to think, you're still keeping that gaze on the breath, on your body. Nice. And just starting to wiggle your fingertips on your knees, on your lap. Feeling the breath deepen a little bit. And just coming back to any noises in your area, any sensations in the body, maybe starting to move around the spine a little bit. Just reawakening yourself, coming back to the moment. And when you feel ready, can gently blink the eyes open, really softly starting to take in, the surroundings, shapes, and colors of your space. And while you look out, you're continuously always looking in. So you can carry that with you into the rest of your day now, as that when we go out and get bombarded with all the distractions and noise of life, reminding ourselves that if we need to, we can take that pause and just feel the inhales and the exhales. And that'll take us down to ourselves. It can help ground. Just be really nourishing and mindful of the present moment. So I hope that helped you kind of relax for a few moments and to set yourself up for the rest of your day. Thank you all so much for choosing this video and choosing this time just for yourself. And I hope to see you back on the mat soon. Namaste.